Hey Cleo, this is Steven from CMP Auto here in Calgary, and this right here is our 2019 Jeep Cherokee Trailhawk. First things first, thank you for taking my call. What I'll do in this video, I'm going to give you a brief walk around tour, go over some key features, and explain why I think this is an awesome choice for your daughter. So let's get started up front. So, you have LED daytime running lamps. They run like that. You have LED projector headlamps and LED fog lamps down below. You also get skid plates on the bottom. You get recovery hooks as well. And then you get the 7 slats grille. 7 slats representing the 7 continents of the world. Now this is a Trailhawk, so this is the off-road version of this vehicle. It's a little bit more rugged, has a little bit more ground clearance, and because of that you have some extra protection underneath in the way of the skid plates that I mentioned. So, you know, deep snow, even taking it off on a trail, maybe even driving over a curb, hopefully you don't, right? But you rest assured the bottom is protected. You also get these plastic fender flares to protect the sides from rock chips. You get the matte black hood decal right there, and you get the matte gray mirror caps as well. The front end's going to be a lot different than a typical Cherokee. You also get all-terrain tires, so nice knobby tires fitted onto a 17-inch alloy wheel. And let's talk about the color. This is granite crystal metallic, one of my favorite Jeep colors because it shows off the lines very nicely, and it has a very nice metallic flake. Now, under the hood is a 3.2 liter V6 engine hooked up to a 9-speed automatic. It has a perfect blend of power and fuel economy. And on that note, it also will tow what you want. So it's rare to find a compact SUV that can tow 4,500 pounds like this one can. It has remote start. It's got heated seats, heated steering wheel, and quite a few other things that I'll go over in a moment. But let's take a look out back. So you have LED tail lamps, turn signals, reverse lights, the whole thing. You have backup sensors along the rear bumper, in addition to your backup camera. Your Trailhawk logo right there. And then you have a red recovery hook down bottom. The tailgate is automatic. It's power operated via the remote or the button on the tailgate itself. Throughout the car, you're going to find that it has WeatherTech mats, which are nice. You have grocery hooks along the inner panels here on each side. You have tie downs as well, and you also have lighting on each side and a 12-volt DC plug. Now the rear seating is 60-40 split bench, so these can fold down just like that, and same with on this side. Whoops, sorry, there we go. And you got plenty of room. And then below here you have a spare tire. One other detail I like about these vehicles, unlike most vehicles with the power tailgate where the button is located up here, they make it nice and easy down below. You don't have to go reaching up. Let's take a look at the interior. Okay, so you have leather outboard seating with red stitching and cloth inserts. You have, undo these, a center armrest with cup holders. You have WeatherTech mats down below, AC vents back here, 2 USB A's, and a 3-prong household plug as well. And then above my head, giant panoramic sunroof. Before I get inside, something else to note about these side mirrors: you have integrated LED turn signals. They're heated, they're auto dimming, so if someone is behind you with high beams, these will, using magic, will auto dim and therefore not blind you. You also have blind spot monitoring as well built in. And then for the door handles, the two front doors, you have something called keyless proximity entry. So as long as you have your key on your pocket or in your purse or just on you, what you do is you simply walk up to the vehicle. There's a sensor on the inside of the door handle. It will unlock. And then to lock the vehicle when you're exiting it, you just hit this and you're good. So when you combine that fact with push button start, you never have to take your key out of your pockets. Now up front, you have power windows, door locks, and mirrors, power driver and passenger seats. Again, these very comfortable leather seats with Trailhawk embroidered into them. You also have red stitching along, turn down the AC, red stitching along the dashboard. Rubberized storage in there. And then straight ahead, mileage at the time of this video, 79,205. You have a leather wrapped steering wheel that is heated. You have controls for your Bluetooth, whether it's phone calls or audio controls on the back here. So on this side, it's going to be your channels, and on this side in the back, it's going to be volume control. You also have directional buttons here that controls the center display. Then you have your cruise control on the right hand side. Now over here, you have automatic lights with fog lamps. You have a power trunk release right here. And then you have another storage cubby right there. Perfect for some extra change. To the right of that, you have push button start, as I mentioned. And then you have this large 8.4 inch screen. So you have Sirius XM radio. You have Bluetooth audio. You also have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. Okay. You have physical climate controls down here. But if you prefer to use digital controls, it works the same way. So I can adjust the temperature and fan speed down here, or I can simply tap or slide my finger. I also have Sirius XM Travel Link, so it gives me up-to-date weather updates, movie listings, sports, weather map. I can even look up fuel prices around and find gas stations near me, and I can sort them by distance, price, or brand. And then when you select a gas station, it will automatically guide you via the factory navigation right there. Like I mentioned, you have your heated steering wheel. You also have heated seats, your backup camera with guidance lines that turn with the steering wheel. And then down below, physical volume knob, physical tuning knob. You have a mute button, so easy peasy. Let's say you go to a drive-through, you just hit that. And then if you ever get tired of the screen, you could also just do that and then tap it to awaken it. You have stability control, which is defeatable. You have auto stop and start. So this is a system that helps improve fuel economy and reduce emissions. When you come to a stop, provided that you don't have the AC, pumping out quite a bit, the vehicle will automatically shut off the engine with your foot on the brake. As soon as you remove your foot from the brake, the vehicle senses that you want to take off, and the engine will start up by itself. But if you're not a fan of that system, you can simply turn it off. Dual zone climate control, so you can have different temperatures on each side. And then down below, being a Jeep, a couple things to note. You have 4x4, right? You have a selector as well. So you have automatic mode, which honestly you're going to keep it in most of the time. You also have snow, sport, sand and mud, and rock mode. You have four-wheel drive low. You have hill descent control, so if you're going down a slippery slope, this will help you maintain control. You have a locking rear differential, and then you have rock crawl mode, so low speed off-roading. Again, things that you may not utilize, but it's nice to know that the vehicle has that capability, because anything that you throw in it in your daily drive, this will be able to take no problem whatsoever. Gear shifter, again, 9-speed automatic. You also have manual override, up to downshift, down to upshift. And then ahead of that, you have a USB-A, auxiliary inputs, and a 12-volt DC plug, as well as storage there, and cup holders here. In here, some storage. You open it up again, some extra storage, another USB, and another 12-volt DC plug. Again, WeatherTech mats up here, original owner's manual, and who can forget that very large sunroof. Anyway, I think that pretty much sums up this vehicle. Thanks for watching. Please let me know your thoughts. Take care.